Hey guys, Tina here, the Critical Virgo. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Just so you know, timestamps to everything down below, so if y'all want to fast forward to something, that's what they're there for. Have all of my fall empties here. We went through quite a lot, so excited to dig into this because there's a lot of things that I have not talked about before. I'm going to try to keep this as organized as possible. So I'm just going to go through the the two things you have seen about a bajillion times on my channel here, and that is some antibacterial dial soap and a thing of toothpaste. What I am going to say about this toothpaste is, you know, times are getting tough over here with inflation, right? So we actually did what we did with my Bath and Body Works stuff. I was sitting there the other day brushing my teeth and I'm like, why do you cut open your Bath and Body Works lotions to get every drop, but you don't do the same with your toothpaste? I think it's because, like, one of those things that when you're growing up, it's like, oh, my parents made me do it because they're so cheap, yada yada. Well, I did it. I cut it. We opened this, and let me tell you, like, I'm not gonna go too much into it, but we did open this. Okay, it is cut. I got like another 2 weeks out of it, and there was actually a lot in there that I've been throwing away for years. So if you're not doing that, you should be. That's my PSA for the day. Now we're gonna go into some hair care stuff. How about that, right? So there are a few new items that I have been using for a long time, and these things kind of go in waves, right? Like, I'll use maybe 4 or 6 different shampoos and conditioners at the same time. I like to switch it up, and there will just be waves of used products. So that's what we have now. And I purchased, oh my gosh, these Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Lavender Mints Moisturizing shampoos, conditioners a while ago. All right, so we got the Lavender Mint Moisturizing Shampoo and a Tea Tree Special Conditioner. I was thinking tea tree because sometimes I like suffer with a little bit of dandruff, and for a long time I used to wash my hair, and okay, I know this is gonna sound gross. I used to wash my hair and I would like pretty much just go to bed with it wet all the time, and I don't style my hair a lot. It's very rare that I do. So 99% of the time, I just kind of throw it up into a messy bun and call it a day. But what was happening was my hair wasn't really drying, and it was like really moist in there and against my scalp. And it was like itchy, and then like, I don't know what was going on. I really don't want to know. We're out of it, thank God. But like it got like a little bit of a funk, and it was a little itchy, so I was like, we got to do something about this. And I was like, tea tree, it kills bacteria, all that stuff, let's get some stuff with it. And I thought that that might be causing like some of my dandruff, which I do suffer with, especially in Florida because it's so humid, and you know, also because I have curly hair, so we can't be washing it every day. So I thought that this was the best option, so I bought these two, and they're good. Okay, I don't have an issue with them, I just don't like the price of them. The formulas, they do exactly what they say they're gonna do. Would I buy them again? No, I would not. I just don't think it was worth the cost of it. What I did do was, I am a huge fan of Sally Beauty, and pardon the noise. They have, this is hit or miss. Sometimes it's a huge hit, most of the times it's a miss, but they have a line called Generic Value Products, and I ended up purchasing the Tea Tree Oil Lavender Shampoo and Tea Tree Oil Lavender Conditioner, which is supposed to be comparable to the Paul Mitchell brand. And we're done with all these two. Honestly, these were, they weren't a complete hit, but they weren't a miss too. They're a hit for the price. The formula was comparable. They were a little thinner. They worked just as well though. So I think for the price, I would much rather have these over the original, the OG. But in total, I am not repurchasing them again. I don't think that the tea tree oil did anything to significantly clear up my situation. I think it was more just about taking the time and blow drying my hair before I go to bed that improved the situation. And I just don't really enjoy the smell of tea tree oil. Not enough to wash my hair with it and have that scent linger. I'm not a big fan of that. So for those reasons, I'm not buying them again. But if you were looking for a great alternative, and if you can keep an open mind and remember that it's a little thinner, but it works just as well, I highly recommend you go check out Generic Valley products at Sally Beauty Supply. Another hair care thing, I don't know if it's hair care, more about like hair styling, is, oh, and I have a piece of hair stuck here. That's nice. Beyond the Zone Noodle Head. It's firm hold curling mousse. It's just to tame your curls. Okay. I love Beyond the Zone. I have purchased their curling products 1,000 times before. I actually like the cream that comes in the squeeze bottle. The Noodle Head, it works really well. It's a very strong hold. So a little bit of this goes a long way, and you definitely have to crunch out your curls when you're done. But I live in hot and humid Florida, and this does an amazing job at taming my curls. In fact, I used up the last of it for this, and I think, you know, I think they're pretty under control, and they look pretty decent. So I'm happy with it. I'd buy it again. I don't have another bottle of this. I do have some other products because I do like to try out a lot of stuff, but the next time I do stock up, I will definitely add one of these to my cart. That has been a staple in my house for a long time now. Oh, well, with everything going on, got some rubbing alcohol. This one is 91%. I like the 91% to disinfect my phone, but I also use it because I do my own gel nails, and to remove it's like a kind of sticky layer that comes up after you cure them. The 91% is good, but I do have like some 70% for other stuff too, like for polygels, but that's a whole other thing right there. Stock up on that. I always have at least 2 or 3 bottles, especially like times like this. You can always make your own hand sanitizer, etc. Love that. And then I also have oh my gosh, it took me like a year to use this one up, but it's 100% pure acetone nail polish remover. Went through one of these again. There was a period of time when I had to stay at home because of the ick, and I got really back into doing my nails again. I kind of fell off of it, but I'm back on it, and it just kind of helped me deal with some of the stresses of everything that's going on, because I like to do like nail art and stuff like that, and just gives me a distraction, much needed distraction. One last thing. Oh, I went to go visit my parents in New York, and I took like my little travel sample things with me because that's the perfect time to use up stuff like that, right? And I used my Living Proof Perfect Hair Day shampoo and conditioner. I don't know if they'll show up. I have been holding on to these for so long, and I have taken these traveling with me a few times, which I know you're gonna find really surprising considering how long my hair is, but you really don't need a lot. I would not pay the price for this though. It is a great product, but I just can't bring myself to spend that much on shampoo and conditioner, or their styling thing again, the styling cream. Even though I have purchased it in the past, I just can't bring myself to pay it over and over. It's just too expensive. It's really ridiculous. Okay, now we're gonna get into some skincare stuff. I went to the vitamin shop, and I also shop online at Vitacost a lot. I know some of you found me through like my Mario Badescu videos, and I still use Mario Badescu products, but I've been trying to branch out a little bit, you know? So we've been trying all different kinds of creams and products to see if they're just as good, if not better, because I'm always looking for a cheaper option. And the other thing that I noticed is that a lot of these big name brand skincare companies, they really just use the same stuff that some of the cheaper companies use. They just add a few extra things in and make it sound a little fancy with some good packaging. But ultimately, the bases are about all the same. So you can get most of the benefits without actually spending, you know, hundreds of dollars on skincare like La Mer. No knock on you if you do spend that much, congrats, but I just can't bring myself to do it. So I did purchase some beauty moisturizer from the Vitamin Shop. It's vitamin A, E, and D cream. This one was a nice little addition. It actually left my skin feeling really hydrated. Did it have any major benefits? I don't know. Did I notice anything dramatic? No, I didn't expect that from this kind of cream, but I think it helped. I would buy it again. There's no scent to it, and it was just a white cream. I liked it. It was very affordable too. If I can find some good links, I will put some links down below and some prices. But if you have any questions on anything that you see, put a comment down below and I will find a link for you. I promise you that. And as I said, I do also shop on Vitacost too. I got this Andalou Naturals. It's a night cream. It's got resveratrol Q10. Have no idea what that is. I must have looked it up and said, oh, that sounds really good. It's age-defying fruit stem cell science, and bottle looks like that. I'm actually gonna keep the bottle and reuse it, the jar I should say, because it was actually pretty cool. It was another really nicely priced product. It had no fragrance to it, you know, it had fruit extracts in it, and I'm one of those people that don't like scent in my facial care. If it's in there, I'm not gonna like make a big deal about it, but if I can stay away from fragrance in my skincare, I try to, with the exception of body care, and you'll see a bunch of that later. But when it comes to my face, I like to stay without fragrance as much as I can. One last facial thing. So as part of bringing in a new year, I did clean out my little basket under my sink, and I've been trying to use up my samples for forever now. So I said, what better opportunity than now? I used this Clinique. It was like a 3-step sample over here. We got a cleanser, exfoliator, and hydrator. When I was growing up, one of my girlfriends was absolutely obsessed with Clinique, and to be honest, I think this is actually the first time I've used their 3-step system. I gotta say, it was really nice. The cleanser, it foamed up really nice. There was no fragrance to it. Left my skin feeling really clean, super clean, without over drying it. And then the exfoliator, I didn't notice like any major difference, but I do like to use a toner after. I mean, really that's what it is, it's a toner, and it had a nice cotton pad in there, which was nice. Really special. It left my skin feeling hydrated and then kind of like silky, like it was a nice finish to it. I really enjoyed it, and I think that this moisturizer would be amazing for the summertime. I might in fact purchase some if I find it on sale at like Ulta or something. More into some skincare. We would not be complete without some Bath and Body Works stuff, right? So I went through 2 body creams, which was really not a lot. And again, I only went through 2, but I have 6 others that I'm working on actively, and a lot of them are coming up at the end. So I have a feeling my next empties video is going to be jam-packed full of that stuff. But we used up Velvet Sugar. Packaging did look like that, but I cut them in half. And the notes on this one are red velvet cream, golden plum, sugared musk, pink jasmine, and wild strawberries. This is one that, it's one of their oldie goodie ones. It's not something you're gonna find like in the store. I think it's like online only now. And I'll be honest, I didn't try this one out when it was actually in the stores. I was stocking up on some of their old favorites, and I was like, this sounds really amazing, so let me give it a go. It was good. It's not my favorite fragrance. Like, if I saw this on one of their oldie specials again, or like a body care special, I don't think I'd pick it up again. It is very warm and cozy. It's a nice light fragrance that just kind of lingers in the background. I think it was the things that I noticed the most have to be like the musk, jasmine, and like a hint of strawberries. It wasn't overwhelming. It was more like the jasmine and the musk. It was very creamy. It's very feminine. Reminds me of like fall. Mainly fall. Maybe a little bit of spring. It's not a very warm scent like a winter scent, but it's nice. Again, it was eh. I think next Empties video you'll see the spray for this as well. I'm in the process of using that one up, but I wouldn't repurchase it. I was just kind of like eh about it. Okay, so the next one is a huge favorite in not just the Bath and Body Works community, but also in the fragrance community, just because it is a fairly decent dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540, which, as you know, like the whole world is obsessed with right now. And this fragrance has actually been out for a while, as has that one. It is In the Stars. In the Stars. Look at that packaging. It's like gorgeous. The notes on this one are starflower, sandalwood musk, sugared tangelo, white agarwood, and radiant amber. Does it smell like the R540? Not identical. It is pretty close. I think if you did not have a bottle of 540 and you maybe sampled it and then you tried this one out, you would definitely think that this was a dupe. If you regularly wear 540, then you'll know the difference. This is not as warm and deep. It has a lot of that sweetness. It is warm. It's very similar, but it's not on par. So I would not say that this is a perfect dupe, but it is fairly good. I won't lie, I do enjoy the candles and the plugins for this, the wallflowers. I do have an excessive amount of the body sprays for this because I do spray it around the house quite often. What I would say though is this would be amazing, and it is amazing. I don't have a full bottle of 540. I do have a nice sample of it, but I have put this down as a base, you know, moisturize your whole body with this, then spray that on. It is just nuclear and insane. I highly recommend it. Okay, now we get into a lot of air fresheners and such. Just getting this one out of the way. It is an Air Wick. I think I'm gonna retire these. I'm kind of over them. This is the apple cinnamon one. I don't know, it's just like you plug these in, they smell really great for a few days and then they just disappear, versus like the wallflowers would actually stay. I think I'm just going to give up on the Air Wick thing and just stick to my wallflowers because they make me the happiest. Speaking of wallflowers, we used a lot of them. And so funny that I was saying that I love In the Stars as the body lotion. I have In the Stars, the Wallflower. So what I've done is I've actually kept these little tags because I know one of my viewers said that the name is on the bottom. I must be missing it. I've checked these bottles everywhere. I cannot find it, but this, I don't need to go too far into it because I just talked about the body lotion. Incredible. It makes your house smell so luxurious. Whenever the sale is on, I definitely stock up on that. That is one of my go-tos. I also have champagne toast here. I like the Wallflower the best. I think that the lotion smells a little bit off. Don't really care for the hand soap, but the Wallflowers make your house smell incredible. It's a really fun, sweet, flirty fragrance. It'd be nice for like a woman's bedroom. Can't really see a lot of guys rocking this one around the house, but it's a very nice fragrance. Let me see. We've got Comfort, Vanilla, and Patchouli. So I originally bought this scent for my soon-to-be office that they're still building. It's been under construction for a few months now, so I've been working remote predominantly, but it's nice. I got it mainly because it's not too strong and it would have been good in my office because there's nothing really offensive about it. It's a very nice, warm fragrance that doesn't project too much. Notes on this one are sandalwood, patchouli, and vanilla. It's very warm, cozy scent, kind of light. So again, that's why I thought that one would be really good for my office, but I decided to use that at home because it didn't really seem like my office was going to be finished anytime soon, and I was in need of one because I was kind of short on wallflowers, but they had a sale not too long ago, so I stocked up and I'm good now, and I had to repurchase a few of those for my future office. One of the other fragrances that I used was 1,000 Wishes. This one's been around for a while, so I don't have to go too much into it. It has sparkling champagne, crystal peonies, and almond cream. It's a very pleasant scent. It's kind of in the same genre that I would say Champagne Toast is in. It's really fun, flirty, feminine. I really enjoyed it. I had it in my vanity area. It was perfect. I've got some candles. I will go through the one non-Bath & Body Works one, and then I'll get into the ones that you guys really came here for. So this one is a Sonoma candle. It's Crackling Cedar Wood. I bought a ton of these a few years ago, and I've been reserving them for the winter months. It is just it's nice and smoky, woody. The notes are smoked wood, warm vanilla, and sweet tobacco. That's exactly what it is. It's nice and woody, warm. It makes me think of like a fireplace that's going. And you guys know I like cedar, so this was right up my alley. If I see this one again, I think I got these at Kohl's like a few years ago. If I see this one again, I would definitely pick it up. I don't know why I didn't get some more this year. I think it's because I stocked up at the annual Candle Day sale, so I didn't feel a need to. All right, now we got a White Barn candle. It is a black currant vanilla. Notes on this one: black currant, zested lemon, creamy vanilla, sandalwood, and it looks like that. Okay, so burns nice too. The thing I love about black currant is how sweet it is, and this is such an opulent candle. The thing that I give kudos to Bath & Body Works for in White Barn is the throw on their candles is incredible. The Sonoma candle that I just showed you was nice, but it doesn't throw as much as these do. I can literally light one of these, and within maybe about an hour, the whole room is filled with fragrance. And sometimes like I'll have multiple candles going in the house because it's a large house, about 2,000 square feet, and you can smell the difference between room to room. It's actually really nice. And I would buy that one again. I didn't pick one up at the candle sale, but I would if I saw it. Then I use this one up. It's another White Barn one. It's Raspberry Mimosa. I'm more into warmer winter fragrances. This is sweet raspberries, rosé sorbet, and a splash of champagne. It really falls into that same category like Champagne Toast and A Thousand Wishes do. I like it. It's just a little too sweet and summery for me. I wouldn't repurchase it, but I would totally repurpose this glass, maybe to put like some cotton balls or something in, because it is really pretty and I love the pink. I might actually bring it to my future office. And that rounds it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions about any of these things, put them down below. Love hearing from you. I will put some links to stuff down below if I find some good ones, and yeah, they may be affiliate ones. Till the close of this next season, winter. Bye guys.